This is a similar but different question from Pure 1 Mixed Exercise 5, question 12. So we're given 3 points, but one of them we are not told the x value, but we are told that that forms part of a right angle. So they actually are going to lead us through the question. Even if they didn't tell us what to do, this is what we would have to do. First of all, find the gradient of AB. Then we would use that to work out the gradient of BC, given that ABC is a right angle. And then that would allow us to calculate K. And once we've found K, we now have 3 points defining the triangle, and that means that we can calculate the area of the triangle. We can also separately find the equation of a straight line, but we wouldn't need that to find the area. For the first part, we need to find the gradient of AB. There's no need to actually draw a diagram for this first part. You can just slot the numbers into the rise of a run formula to find the gradient, but I've just sketched it because it doesn't take long. So we can see just by looking at that the rise is 2 and that the run is 6. And so we can find the gradient very quickly. As you can see from the diagram, that looks like a reasonable gradient. For part B, we need to calculate the value of K. The second part, it does make sense to draw a diagram. It will help in working out what's going on. Given that that gradient is 1/3, we know therefore this must be -3. And we could at this point calculate the line equation BC and then substitute in and do all sorts of stuff. But it's much simpler to just use the fact that we know what a gradient of -3 means. It means that for every one across we go, we have to go down 3. Or here, because we want to go backwards, for every one backwards we go, we must go up 3, which will take us up to 9, which is where we want to be. So you can see that drawing a diagram in this case means saving time on writing out lots of algebra. Now we need to find the equation of the straight line through B and C, and I'm going to use y equals mx plus c in this case. I'm going to use point B because that's been given to us, so even if I've made a mistake with C, that won't affect this answer. So substitute and solve for C, which gives us the line in this form, but they don't ask it in this form, they want the other form. So I've just transformed that into the other form. In part D, we need to calculate the area of ABC. So first sketch a diagram. That should give you some idea of what you're actually trying to do. So the area of a triangle is the base times the height divided by 2. And the base in this case is from A to B, and the height is from B to C. So let's calculate AB, and that gives us root 40. Notice I didn't simplify the root 40. I could have done, it's not a problem though, because it's just an intermediary stage in your calculation. I do the same for BC and find it as root 10. I then tell the examiner how I'm calculating the over triangle. Just in case I make a mistake and lose my accuracy mark, at least I will get my method mark. And then I find the actual area is 10. Notice I'm not putting any units because there's no units in the question.